Let's do it.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
How you feeling, black man?
Boy, cold out there, the hawk out there.
It's starting to get cold outside.
Hey, then Halloween over with.
Mm-hmm. Christmas here.
Yeah. Then I
Grab
saw
your
this
plates.
thing. I saw this thing that they said, yo, the women took Halloween away from the kids. Said it's just an opportunity for them all to be naked.
Yep. You know what's crazy? I don't know that I've seen an excessive amount of nakedness this Halloween. However, I will say in the past Halloweens for sure.
I mean, but now you don't see it no more because it's all online.
Yeah.
Like you ain't see it in person, but it's all online. It's like the naked.
Yeah. Everything just seemed like so hypersexual now too.
But it's crazy because if you come off being hypersexual, they'll say you're doing too much.
So you can't win.
Then if you don't be sexual, they say you don't like girls.
And you don't you're not with their liberation movement. You're trying to move them down. You're a misogynist.
Their body, their choice.
Yeah, and all the other words, trigger words that come along with that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, y'all keep doing what y'all do, I guess, because y'all gonna do it anyway. And years later, we'll be talking about this. All right, so it's been a couple things that didn't happen. Okay. And I think this will be for a very interesting-ish episode. So I'm gonna play this first video, and I'm pretty sure if y'all ain't seen it, this is ex-NBA player Joe Smith and his wife. All right, let me cue this up though.
I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an Onlyfans page. Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you couldn't even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, yo, that's fucked up.
Wait, no. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
You recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up. And we're going to, okay, look, so I have an OnlyFans page and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad I'm just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice? Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
You knew
solution.
who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
thought that I would never have to go back to anything
I
like
knew
this
that
again.
beforehand, but
Unfortunately,
no.
that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously it
Everything.
hasn't.
No, it had to. I had
Obviously
to do
it
something.
hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keith, for that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What
You couldn't
disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had to find out on the fly.
All right then, but now, okay,
No,
so wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
So now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay. And so? Whatever. I've been doing what I have to do, period. Like, that's bottom line. That's what it is.
Now I don't condone. No, I'm just kidding. I swear to God, I'm kidding. Okay, so that's the first video. The second video is rather long. It is basically an interview of her talking about the situation that happened afterwards, after he found out and she put the video out.
He left.
Yeah, he left. She was still doing it. She didn't plan on cutting it out. She explained that she was in Europe with a singing career and then she canceled that to come back.
But before she became a singer, she was a porn star.
Porn star. Yeah.
I'm sorry, a film star.
What was her name? Yasmin or something like that?
Yeah, back in the days.
Yeah.
She one of them old ones.
Yeah. She won a throwback. Like she with the Roxy Reynolds, the Jada Fire. Like she in that class. Like that freshman class was her incoming class. Like Pinky and them, like that's her freshman class. Lacey do, you know what I'm saying? Like around here, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all context so y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure that we all on one accord here.
Classics.
Yeah.
Classics.
So, and so from the interview, she's basically like, you know, he wasn't giving me no solutions. They was having money problems. Like she needed to do something, so she made an executive decision. That's what she's saying. Mm-hmm. This is what I feel about it. I think. I know. No, I'm just kidding.
Popping you off.
The thing where she messed up is not telling him. That's what I agree with wholeheartedly. Never should y'all be married and you got to find out that your woman got an OnlyFans and she didn't had it for a year plus. It's like a year and a half or something amount of time she's had it since they've been together. So I think that was like the messed up thing in that whole and that's basically what he arguing for. I think she arguing a different point. He arguing like disrespectful.
Well, she's arguing like, hey, the money ain't where it used to be, and I'm used to a certain lifestyle, so I'm gonna hustle this body because that's what I've been doing. I've been hustling before I met you, and when you met me, I was hustling this body. So I don't went back to it. She basically saying, "You better be glad I ain't out here getting the
wood and getting a little head." Huh?
That was she kind of saying. She's like, "You better be glad I ain't doing that." But I'm doing this because the money messed up, and the reason I've been with you for 13 years. I went to your depression with you after you got kind of kicked out the league and all of this other stuff. She's like, but I don't blame her.
Okay, break it down.
I blame him because you knew. Ain't no such thing all of a sudden. You knew the type of woman you was dating. And that you gave your last name to. And that you married. See, he spent all the years in the league, running around, first picking the draft. I remember Joe Smith was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I remember he played for Minnesota. When I was in Golden State, I remember he was a big deal. And I remember but yeah. So now, after all the NBA money gone, you didn't do right by the NBA money. You thought it'd last forever.
Keep going.
You go get one of those girls and put them on your arm. You know what I'm saying? And 13 years later, when that money ain't right, she revert back to. So they go to show you about a woman's loyalty, and she like, well, I'm doing this for us, and really, I got a trucking company, and he worked for my truck company. He was like, she was trying to make it seem like she the boss, she the HNIC. You know what I'm saying? But that happens when these dudes. This is what happens to most guys when. Not only are we not taught that we don't do better. I was talking to a client yesterday, and I was saying that, I wish I had me when I was 18, 19. When y'all had me, I wish I had me and me. Now I had bros who's, you know what I'm saying, who was encouraging me to just to keep going, but I didn't have no plan. And that's a problem with most men. Joe Smith is that's the average man. Like, you get with these girls, like, you get high, you think you'll be high forever. Then when you get low, she started embarrassing you. You know what I'm saying? And I was saying, I wish I had me a me. I wish I had somebody who was giving me some game. Put their arm around me and was showing me the ropes about this money and how to get me a house and how to get this and do. I wish I was having somebody like that on my team. I wish I had somebody, because I'm the type of person, I ain't hard-headed. I would listen. I wishing I had somebody who was just trying to tell me, hey, but when you get 40, all the shit you did wrong here.
And literally, you've been telling me that, like, your 20s set you up for your 30s, your 30s for your 40s and 50s, like.
Hey, your 20 set you up for your 40s. 30 gonna go by in a blur.
Yep.
If as a man, you ain't properly on your purpose. You ain't properly vetting a woman, and you ain't properly trying to build. You're not looking for. A lot of us try to look for the woman for where we are there. Mm-hmm. We and a lot of times we supposed to be looking for the woman who gonna match where we become. Mm-hmm. And I ain't talking about just look wise.
Where we going? Yeah.
Where we going? Where's our next level? A lot of us, we be long she fine.
Yeah.
Long she fine and be about to be real. Long she fine and fucking. Mm-hmm. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. That's all I need.
That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay. And I'm saying this because fine and fucking. Mm-hmm. Now she pushing 50 or probably in her 50s with OnlyFans. She had brought back her old name. Was like, hey, y'all remember me?
Yep.
So the guys who like retro sneakers. Some niggas like retro porn. I guess.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's a thing.
I'm getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy. I hate that we live in this society where women feel like they gotta tell every bit of their business. I ain't never seen, not heard from Joe, nor did I know he was married. No, until things get bad, it's like, why were you recording?
Yeah, because she was.
Why we having a conversation about me finding out about your OnlyFans?
Because I'm trying to be. We live in a world now that women want to belittle you. Mm-hmm. Everything's to belittle you, mm-hmm. bro. I want to tell on you. I want to make you feel. I want to make you look bad. Cause somebody gonna like what I'm doing. Cause I'm a hustler. I'm getting it. I'm getting it in. I'm getting it in. I'm hustling. I'm grinding. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. So. No. Yeah.
And that, remember what that girl Love Dorsey said when she was saying about like the victimization, like women love that victim stuff, because even in the interview, the other clip, and I'm trying to figure out where I might put the other clip at the end so y'all can see it. It's like a longer clip, so I don't want to like take up the time here. So, but she's basically like crying and just a little bit, and she was like, "We had to do." Like she getting on. It's just like,
yeah, because he's my person, and I care about him. No, you don't. See,
you doing a whole interview with TMZ about y'all situation, about y'all private situation.
But that would happen to a lot of kids in the league too. A lot of people go to the league, like they say, they get divorced after the first 5 years because the money gone. Mm-hmm. And not only because the money gone, now you're at home. Now you're there every day. Mm-hmm. See, when you're there twice a week
on the road and all that stuff,
you gone.
It's different.
And she taking care of the house, and you come home. And you come home, you be like this, and your house is in a disarray of not how you envision your house to be, and everybody in your house is a stranger to you.
Yeah.
And once you start trying to insert yourself, they've been doing house and home without you just fine.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to insert yourself, and now you need something to do.
Yeah.
Then, and also what happens is, since she was they've been running behind you for 13 years, now the wife's saying it's my turn.
Yep. I want to go out and do me. We see that a lot. Job now. We see that a lot. Mm-hmm. I want to write a best-selling memoir. I want to. It's always something, and I want this to go to show y'all the reason why I even wanted to talk about this is like, bruh. At the end of the day, you have to make sure that your bread is always straight. With a girl, without a girl, cause boy, when I tell you when that money run out,
or the right, be in the right mind and the capacity to know how to get some money, and have a skill just to get you some money.
Yeah, that too, and bruh, I can only imagine what their bills is like.
Yeah, I mean, of course, because they go buy the biggest house in the land. That's why I would say they go buy $1 million house.
It's just two of them.
And another thing, a lot of NBA players go through the baby mamas. Mm-hmm. Because Dame said it best in the interview a couple weeks ago. He said, when I got on child support for my other kids, I was paying them for what I was making then. Mm-hmm. That was 20-something years ago. I ain't making the same thing I'm making 20 years ago now. Mm-hmm. No one is. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the case. It's like, okay, if that was the case, people who made $1 billion 10 years ago, most people, they'll be making 4 or 5. They be at 12 billion by now. Mm-hmm. Now you got $1 billion. Now you got to maintain this billion, because any $100,000 deal go bad after this billion, you ain't a billionaire no more, or a millionaire no more, or 1,000 no more. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a and like I get it. I'm not even sitting here to like blame the woman or anything. But I'm like, if that bread right, they gonna choose them. Well, they gonna choose them.
Well, they gonna choose them regardless. Like I was watching Tommy, the black dude. Tommy was, I can't remember his name. I can't pronounce his last name. We haven't posted him a lot. He was saying like, them between the black culture and the white culture. He was like, the black women, they be young. As soon as they come up, they get pregnant. All of them. He was like, how many of the white women be in that same category? And a friend of mine was like, white girls get pregnant too. I said, but they don't have them because having them babies is a bad business deal. You feel what I'm saying? Like us as a community, bottom line, we just do bad business. We don't understand the business of life. Like, like me and E was talking this morning. He was talking about marriage. I said, people want a happy marriage. I don't want a happy marriage.
Okay.
I want a successful marriage. Successful marriage is we marry each other for the respect and the duty of what comes along in this household.
Do you think people forget the duty, like that there's duty in marriage?
No, people don't forget. People don't know it's a duty. People, and it ain't people. It's women.
Okay.
Because women are the ones who are rushing to get. They're the one pressuring you to get married. Ain't too many men out here pressuring a woman to marry them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We know there's a few cases before y'all go all crazy. We know.
And most guys ain't. If a guy's getting the love, everything, he probably will marry you. But like we said last week, we ain't at 5 thinking about what our wedding, what our tuxedo gonna look like.
Yeah. Shit, we work hard enough to get on these hoes. All right. Anyway, switching gears. The wedding thing, and I think marriage is looking like a bad deal for a lot of us going into it. Like, just the mindset behind it. Because I was talking to my friends homecoming week, and we was talking about like, oh yeah, I know these people that spend $130,000 on a wedding or $50,000 on this. And
number one, that's bad. Once again, the business of life. That's bad business, especially if you guys don't come from money. And
especially if you don't own a home.
Especially if you don't own a home.
Yep.
Like if you don't come from money, you don't own a home, you shouldn't be spending no one. You shouldn't be, the ring should cost more than your year's salary. All of that, that's hogwash. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, now we gotta get this. Now we gotta get this house. That's what going on the Country Wayne. Amber got with Anthony. They got married, and Anthony money funny because he made one, instead of pulling out the investment game, he lost $2 million. Then he'll get a loan. Then he meet Shawty, and Shawty want a $300,000 wedding. She want a $25,000 dress. And he go buy a $18,000 ring. Then she want, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, you done spend $500,000.
Yeah. Just on this day, really.
Just on her.
Yeah.
And mind you, she ain't really help you never build all this money up. But now she don't spend it. And my man got it. My man rich. So a lot of times they say my man rich. They don't think of ways to make him more richer.
Oh, hell no.
They think of ways to spend more money.
Yeah. Yeah. They think they got more to spend. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I ain't never it's a lot of people. I don't even think I've run into a lot of women, even in the dating, who like was trying to get more money or put me on more money.
Oh, no. They'll go get more money, but they're not going to put you onto more money, because the more money they get, when they get with you, where I'm equal, but I got more money than you, so now I'm really equal to you. Now I'm bigger than you. Now,
so I can make the rules.
Now I'm quote unquote really the boss, because you said the boss is the one who got the gold. So now I'm the boss, so you know.
Yeah, it's always a tricky thing, and and even in her interview, she was like kind of saying that and like emasculating him even more. Like, I've always had to make the executive decision.
Yeah, since we've been together, but because that excuses her bad behavior. But psychologically in black culture, trying to sell drugs, rapping about crime, because the more money you get, we're excusing the fact that you're a detriment to the society.
Yeah, we overlook that.
We're overlooking it. we're excusing your flaws. That's why I say love my flaws and all. See, what we do is we excuse them, then we be like, oh, you should love me in spite of them.
Yep. That's that unconditional love, which doesn't really seem to exist. But
no, it is this with men, because when you watch shows like you watch Marriage in Huntsville, just like with Maurice and Kimmy, now he wants some sex. You know what I'm saying? He a man in his 40s. He got a fine wife. He want to do it. But now she going through the cancer situation. Now she don't feel like it. But the crazy thing is, you've been watching from the beginning. They've always had the same discussion since they've been married about sex. You see what I'm saying? See, ain't enough in the bank for him.
Yep.
So now it's like he like, man, you don't want to do it. Like, you don't understand I got needs. Like, and this is second marriage. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm talking about guys in their 40s.
You said that a couple episodes ago.
Told you.
Break it down for them again.
Guys in their 40s. A lot of times when you marry, me and Eve talking about shit this morning. This is gonna tie in. You on Instagram, right? You see all these girls who naked as hell. You know a whole bunch of them. You film with a lot of them. Now, all the sex appeal they have on their social medias, do they have the same sex appeal in real life? So, guys are falling in love with the thoughtness and not the real her, because you're not seeing the real her, because all you seeing is this. They go back to what we said 10 minutes ago. You're like, hey, I think you are fine and fucking. I think we gonna always, because that's all they sell. Because they know that's all a lot of guys want. That's why guys gotta be very, very cautious about what they put in the atmosphere, about what they want, because they're using it as a weapon. See, the thing is, then once all that fucking go away, what's the other part?
Yeah. What's the real relationship gonna
back
be?
to the Maurice is like this. He got with her, she fine, because Kimmy fine old situation. Oh, I mean, we all around the same age, man. Anyway, but it's like you wanna
get to it,
dude. When you get one of them girls from the gram, you get one of them girls with the only whatever, but you want to throw wood and thunder. You wanna beat her like a tambourine.
Every chance
you get.
Swear to God.
All over the house, in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? No, hey, Halloween. She ain't put no pumpkin on the booty. She ain't the one.
The pumpkin booty.
She ain't got a pumpkin like this. Anyway, but the point is, that's how Joe got caught. I'm saying all this stuff because that's how men get caught up.
Yeah.
And if men stop getting so blindsided by that, we'll be in a better position.
Yeah.
Because they'll stop doing that if you stop looking. Or they just do what they do best. Go talk to other girls.
I like what you said about we don't date or marry for like where we going.
Yeah.
We choose for the right now.
Cause that fuels your 20-year-old needs, your 20-year-old caution. Yeah, got me a bad bitch, man. I'm 25. My bitch bad. Yeah, she bad, but what's she gonna be? What's she gonna be at 35? I'm not talking about. She
bad until she bad for you.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about looks. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing is not about the girls with the looks. It's about the girl who understands your purpose.
Yep.
And I'm glad I'm talking to the fellas today, because I wish I had somebody tell me this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we be trying to date girl for the image. We think we won't. Oh man, she a church girl. She ain't had that many bodies, which is good. But his thing though, her mama ain't never loved no man before. Mm-hmm. So she sure the fuck ain't gonna know how to love you.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why you see most guys who are married don't have sex and are miserable. Somebody on our thing said, "Oh, y'all guys love complaining about XYZ." No, we're telling the truth. I'm telling you at 40-something to a 30-something-year-old that you could tell to a 20-something-year-old that he can tell to his little brother in high school for him to know what time it is. So by the time he my age, he's fully equipped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't. You think the black man has ever been fully equipped?
No, because we're not fully equipped because a lot. When we got out of slavery, you know what I'm saying, we fucked up because we didn't have anything. Mm-hmm. A lot of us had to go back to our slave masters and sharecrop. Mm-hmm. Still farming, but you can't beat me no more. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna pay you for this land that I'm living on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So what happens is we just been workers.
Yeah.
Then we had a lot of us who were innovators, like the Booker T. Washington, Carver. You know, we had a lot of guys who were innovators. Mm-hmm. So it was like the worker and the innovator.
Yeah.
Then it got into the 1900s. It was the worker, the innovator, the doer. Then we were straight until integration. Mm-hmm. I mean, we didn't have we didn't have luxuries, but we had something.
Yeah, yeah, and we was building.
See, and the problem with us is because it wasn't luxurious. Mm. We all try to chase the luxuries of life. Mm-hmm. Like, I want a bigger house. Why I can't want a bigger house? Which is nothing wrong with dream higher. But the thing is, you ain't even equipped for this. Mm-hmm. So how you want this?
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. So you find out you're in Joe's position.
I mean, we it's over. Cause she said, "Well, I've been doing it for about a year or so." And then when she said something, she put it back on him because you didn't pay attention to your wife. Mm-hmm.
And she even in the interview, I'm literally gonna put this interview at the end of this, so y'all will be able to see what we talking about, all of the stuff that she was saying. But she even was like, "Oh, like he got a little side situation and she found it, and she told her." Like it's like it was like more excuses to like excuse her
bad behavior.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. It's always excuses. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You fucking him cause you did something wrong too. So I don't want you to judge me.
Yeah. But, okay, but I also think about this. Is she wrong, though? I agree that she was wrong for not telling him, but is she wrong for reverting back to doing what she's doing to bring in money to the house?
Well, shit, no, because you were doing it secretly. You were doing it behind his back. Mm-hmm. Now he said he told you to get back on the stroll. If my boy put you back on the slab.
on the streets.
He put you back on the slab, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? You a bad missus in them skin tight britches. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If he had put you back on that slab, that's a whole different situation, my boy.
Yeah. And yeah, she just described it. She's like, I always had to do I had to make an executive decision, and you facing us losing our home. So like, it's one of those things. I understand what you're saying. However, how you went about it, I think that's what it is. It's more so how you went about it.
But no, it ain't even that, bro. Because you don't want your wife.
Yeah, wife is different. It's different. It is,
bro.
You
don't even want your girlfriend. That's why guys try to work so hard for you. But the problem is, if
you're right,
if your woman even the mind reverts that way, you in trouble.
Yeah.
Because when some go that way, she
gonna pull out them heels real quick.
She gonna call Stanley.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. Be on the Bang Bros bus by 3.
She gonna call Stanley, but
I'm in a bind, Nate. So it's like, yeah, it's one of those things, and I'm sure that y'all will be debating this for another week or so, because I do think it's crazy, but it's like, bro, the world out here messed up. And
yeah, but the world's messed up because it ain't even because of the women. It's because us men, when we allowed the laws to be fate equal, number one, we all quote unquote call this thing about equality. And first, they want equality to be race related. Then they want it to be gender related. Then they want it to be sexual orientation related. You know what I'm saying? It's like they keep breaking it down to different things, but everything always revert back to the very beginning.
Yeah.
Man and woman.
Yep.
You know, women say, "Oh, I want the right to choose. I want the right to work. I want the right to do this." Okay, so if you want the right to do all of that stuff, you paying a bill should not bother. That should not bother you. Us going on this thing together should not bother you, because you want to work like me. I don't want you to work like me, but you want to work like me.
For
Then, but the crazy thing
independence
is,
and bragging rights.
and the crazy thing is, they say, "Well, I worked like this before I met you, but when I got with you, I wanted to be in my soft life and not work as hard." Okay, cool. So can we live life under these standards of what I can afford? No,
Because I need more.
because I need more.
But the thing about it is like, you never truly, when you get with somebody, I don't think you ever truly can enter your soft life, because the work is just different.
No,
so now you're a
the
wife,
thing
now
is-
you're a mother.
The thing is, entering your soft life, that life should be already existing in you. Your zen, your comfort should already exist.
Yeah.
You should already come with that.
Yeah, you shouldn't
already
you shouldn't
come-
want it or
you
get it because I'm now in the picture.
You should already come with your self-awareness.
Yeah.
Now you get under me. Now I put my fingertips on this and make it where I need to be. Now I put a little flash in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put a little bump in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I got a clip from your favorite couple of all time. I know you're interested in this before we get up out of here.
It's in the works. This is my go-to saying right now. You know, I don't think we have like a date. We're still talking about locations and party size and all of that stuff. So it's not really concrete yet, but it'll happen.
Do you want your dad to give a toast at your wedding? How does this work?
Yeah, you know, look, I was the best man at his wedding, and the best man at my brother's wedding, and so obviously we'll keep that tradition going. Is my thoughts on it.
I want in. I
know,
want
same.
video cameras there.
Now that I've been on the Housewives in Miami, all the producers are inquiring around. When's the wedding? Are we gonna film it on TV? Yada yada yada. And so that's another thing that we're kind of playing along with, is whether or not it will air.
What are you leaning towards? I mean, and what is it like being on that show? And your love is so real, but you guys also are so intriguing because of who you are. So what's the balance there?
Obviously, look, we're very private people, the Jordans, and so if it was up to me, I think we would do maybe multiple weddings, one private for our family and friends, and then maybe there's one that's a little more public. But I guess time will tell.
When's the wedding?
Get your boy. Oh my God. It's so crazy to me that people will be like, we're a private family on a public interview. That is the craziest thing. And the story just keeps getting crazier. I can't tell if they just fighting for more media attention. So it's like, oh, we dying down. We got to like spicing this thing back up. First off, she ain't say nothing the whole time. So she looked like she being held hostage. He looked too damn happy. And why the hell do you want your dad there to be your best man after he done already said he don't approve of the relationship? We always got our priorities out of whack.
See, I'm not even looking up. I'm doing this for a reason. Let me tell you something, man. If they don't cut this stupid shit out, So you mean tell me you want your daddy to be the best man at the wedding of his former teammate, who was like an uncle to you, wife? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Who's also in the media publicly bashing him. And I'm supposed to show up for y'all.
And she just sitting there looking stupid as hell. And he's talking about some, oh, we may want kids. How you want kids? Her kids in college playing in NBA.
She done.
She probably 50.
Kids from where?
Oh, they gonna do the brat.
And leave it up to this nigga. He gonna come out with a white baby. Leave it up to him. The choices he making. I don't even try. This is like.
So you mean tell me he couldn't find that in a 32-year-old woman?
This nigga is the son of Michael Jordan, MJ. The nigga of all niggas, like the holy grail, and you couldn't find nothing closer to your age. Like, okay, cool. Let's just say you like your women a little older. You couldn't find.
Sam, hold my face.
You had to find your dad's ex-teammates, girl?
No, number one, that girl found him.
You probably right. I agree with that.
No, I'm telling you, out of all the men in the world, Marcus Jordan was not on her fucking radar. She was not. He was not. Oh, we were friends. How the fuck is y'all friends? How y'all friends and y'all 15, 16 years apart, 17 years apart, damn near. How y'all friends? Oh, cause you ever notice love don't have no color when it comes to women.
Age.
It don't have no age. It has no preference when it comes to women. Imagine if a dude said, I'm with this man because he know my body better than me.
These are very trying times in which we live in now. It's just like.
But I don't goddamn know. I don't know, dude, bro.
But my thing is, we be ignoring everything else. This is also the same woman who cheated on her marriage, on her nigga, with a rapper.
Nigga made a whole song about it.
A rapper, like, and we're not even talking about a little rapper. We talking about one of the biggest rappers of the person who like the streets be listening to. Like, we're talking about. So it just goes to show that, like, bro, she looking for the hottest ticket, bro. She looking for the biggest check. You think it was on some shit like she was always trying to get Jordan and she had to settle for the son?
Nope. I think here's what I truly think. I truly think her and Scottie Pippen married, he busted down for 20-something years, had all them kids in her, did all the other shit. And I think at the end of it, Scottie Pippen started trying to find him a new one. Mm-hmm. And I think that she's upset because he stepped out on her. Mm-hmm. And not only stepped out on her, he was trying to get the hell on. Then, so she started trying to do little shit, mess with rappers, trying to get her hot girl shit going on. So I believe that she personally went with him because she know Scottie's hatred for Mike. She know his bitterness for Mike. This and all of a sudden, I guarantee you, he's just sitting in bed and hate the fact that he was called robbing.
Yeah.
I promise you, he's just sitting home and be fuming of the fact that he was robbing.
Yeah, they know how to exploit your insecurities and all that stuff.
I told you.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's the ultimate get back.
Yes, it's the ultimate get back. Mm-hmm. His stupid ass stupid. She went under. She doing that when the got 3,000. She put that. She did some shit. This nigga. She did some the whole shit to this nigga. Mm-hmm. She did some shit to his ass.
And his young ass just.
And his ass is gone. He just like this. He like this. And the thing is, Mike ain't feeling this shit, but Mike don't want to be no hater. Mike ain't feeling this at all. Because that's bad for this. It ain't even bad for this. Is bad for branding. This is bad for business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because it make Mike look like, oh man, Scotty got a reason to hate on you.
Yeah. So, do you think that Marcus is also playing a part in trying to get back at somebody, his dad or something?
No, because Mike just don't. Mike realized how Scotty felt about him. I'm like, man, I fuck with him, but I don't fuck with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like on some NBA shit, I fuck with the dude.
Yeah.
But ain't no more friends like we were Batman and Robin. Ain't no more of this. Marcus ain't in that fight. But the thing was, that girl was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Jeffrey already married, so she couldn't go get Jeffrey.
Yep.
You can't sit here and tell me she just woke up one day and was like, oh, we just was great friends and get what though. And she had that nigga around just enough. And get what that nigga did.
Oh. Got.
Man, you know, those guys do you so wrong.
We talked about that, him trying to save his mother.
Boom. I said it.
Yep, we talked about that. I'm just hoping that Buddy wake up before it's too late. Before they, this nigga said, you know, the Jordans were a private family. As he's on a show, niggas. Okay. I had to bring y'all that. Hey man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna put the longer interview to Joe Smith's ex-wife. They still married, right? Why we calling him ex? I think they in the headlines are saying ex-wife.
Oh man, he trying to get divorced.
His wife. I'll put the longer clip at the end so y'all can watch that. But let me know what y'all think about the situation. You think she's justified? You think she wrong? She right? What would you do in the situation?
Man, of course, women gonna be like, girl, you know how we do, girl. We gonna
Get your money.
Get your money, see?
Yeah, you had to do what you had to do. He wasn't trying to step up.
Cause I ain't gonna be broke for nobody. Anyway.
Hey man, make sure y'all follow the IG and the TikTok as always. I appreciate y'all for watching this. And hey, until next time, I'm Comedian Lonnie.
I'm the Flash.
We out. Peace.
First question is, where's
How
Joe?
are you guys doing?
Where's Joe?
He's pretty pissed off with me. So he's been, I think he's at his sister's house. He's not talking to me right now. So yeah.
Keisha, how long ago, obviously we saw in the video that Joe's saying he had no idea that you had this account. How long is the account, have you had the page?
I've had the page for at least over a year. It's on my Instagram and my LinkedIn, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your wife, period. And, you know, he has a friend that he's been entertaining, and she decided that, you know, she wants to really put a bigger, you know, wedge in our relationship. So she went digging around my page and was like, oh, do you know that she has this? And it blew up from that. And it's no secret, Joe's financial issues, you know, and I have always made a good life for myself, you know. Before I met Joe, I was living overseas in Europe, and I had established myself as a singer, you know, and I came back here, you know, thinking that with his persona and who he was, once we got together and I found out who he was, that it would only take off, you know, other things. But, you know, not everybody's hustle and drive are the same. And depression is a serious thing also. So, you know, I've been just like, you know, supporting and dealing and going through his trials and tribulations with him. I've started several businesses, you know, I've been doing a lot, like, And I just figured out, I have a home in Cape Verde I'm trying not to lose, and a roof over here we're trying to maintain that we almost got kicked out of. So I just kicked in the drive and did what I had to do, and he won't do it. So I had to. And I'm sorry, you knew I was an adult video star when you met me. So if I would do anything for my own survival, then what makes you think that would change now? When I retired from the adult industry, I promised myself, if I don't sing, I don't eat. So when, my music career wasn't popping here when I left Germany and I stayed here for him, I figured, I would, start a business. I started a puppy friend social club business, a dog sitting business. And then COVID happened and that screwed everything up. I have a moving company, that he actually works for me. Like, he works for my moving company. I'm tired of being the one to figure shit out. So I figured it out the best way I know that can maximize the money that needs to come in, because I'm tired of living you know, I'm tired of living minimal, it's not fair. And I don't understand how you could have had such a maximized life and be so content. This is ridiculous. But we've been together for almost 13 years, though. We've been together since 2012, like after his retirement. And it really wasn't a retirement that he wanted. It was a forced retirement because he just got locked out after the lockout in the 2011 lockout. You guys remember,
Right.
He just never got a new job. Nobody wanted him anymore. So, there was a depression, and I've been dealing with all of this stuff. And I'm sorry, I'm not sorry for what I'm doing. I'm just sorry that he can't understand that that wasn't a selfish decision. It was a decision that I made. I made an executive decision when my man wasn't taking the lead. I really love Joe. I love him. If he never speaks to me again, I still will do things to help him or whatever I can, because he's my family. He's like an intricate part of my life, and I just want the best for us. And I wish he wanted that also. That's really where I'm at. I wish that he wanted the best for us, because he's not really wanting the best for himself. So I can't expect him to do for me what he can't do for himself, I guess. And that's why I just did what I had to do.
Have you drawn that line in the sand that you will continue doing OnlyFans?
Unless something else happens that, changes that, no, I'm going to continue my OnlyFans. I think as a couple and just him individually, he needs counseling to help find out how to re-find himself and find his new place in the world. It's really hard once you've had a major career. You were the number one draft pick, and then everything ends. How do you deal with that? I don't want to be alone, but if that's what it has to be, that's what it has to be. But I don't think we'll have a divorce. I don't think so. I think he'll come around.